the A race of the women's 200 metres. And there is the beautiful crisp sound of the gun. Bisericescu going very nicely right on the inside. Watch out also for Fotopoulou in the navy of Cyprus, going very strongly through the centre here, and no one able to respond. Vaitula coming through well for third, it looked like, and in front of her was Sulian, but a clear victory for Fotopoulou of Cyprus, 22.71, so more than 2/10 of her lifetime best, and the Cypriot emotional about what is a wonderful breakthrough time. Fotopoulou from Sulian did get second, Kaizen third, ahead of Vaitula. Now the team standings, we're getting closer to that number 37 events. Yeah, starting to really get it quite exciting. Hungary getting ever closer to that win overall. Ukraine and Slovenia remain in the top three.
So Volko, Gunnarsson, Truskauskis, lanes 6, 7 and 8, your fastest athletes this season. Jan Volko from Slovakia has already made up the deficit on Gunnarsson. Can Volko slingshot here off the bend? Nazarov is close, but Jan Volko trying to go for glory here. Truskauskis of Lithuania is finishing strongly. Truskauskis is not going to get there. It is going to be a win for Jan Volko, 20.53. He was pushed all the way to the line. That will be a new season's best for the Slovakian. There are the confirmed results of Heat A of the men's 200 metres. Jan Volko up top with a new season's best. Truskauskis nearly causing an upset. Grava and Nazarov rewarded with personal bests. With 10 events left, Hungary just extending their lead over Ukraine at the other end of the spectrum. 10 points now between Iceland and Serbia. That's starting to look like a healthy gap.
Still Hervid of Denmark in very solid third place. As we've quite often seen, the athletes who've been going with early quick pace have then had to run the whole race on their own. It's been the case for Vid, but like Mismash Brimchek, she's catching these lap runners and closer to the finish, as is the Slovenian. So when you consider that she came in with a 9:10 best, very much living up to that form on paper, as Marusa Mishmash Rimsek comes through to take maximum points in the green of Slovenia. Karina Skaite, who led them out for so long, in a very, very solid second place. And then Hervid in third for Denmark. A very tiring event, maybe for all except Marusa Mishmash Rimsek, who looked pretty fresh finishing there ahead of Karina Skaite and Hervid, that new lifetime best. 43 points between Hungary and Ukraine. Slovenia 1 in front of Lithuania, but still potential for that to be overturned. And Serbia have a decent gap back to Iceland as far as that relegation battle goes.
Elzhan Bibic, he used one gear as he came through the bell, and surely he's got so much of a ceiling here with his speed. 3:35. The Serbian's done this season. He already won the 1500 metres here in Division 2 at the European Team Championships, and Bibic is going to make it 32 out of 32 available points for him here in Poland, all the way to the line. That's a massive closing lap. It's a decent 2:35 last kilometre. I think that's something like a 55 or a 56 closing circuit for Elzhan Bibic. Good run there from Cyprus. Kadiri to get second. Vid Botolin of Slovenia really struggling here in the heat. Lovely to see Bosniak of Croatia helping the Slovenian here over the line. When your legs go in this heat, I think that's severe dehydration for Vid Botolin. He's a good athlete. He's gone underneath 14 minutes this season, but right now here in Silesia, he is really, really struggling. This is the sort of instances you see at the end of the marathon, and this is when athletes say, I don't actually really remember that last lap. But hopefully Bottelin will have time to look back at this footage and he can say a big thank you. There's the confirmed results of the men's 5,000 metres. Elzhan Bibic, season's best, 13.53. Kadiri of Cyprus, 13.54. And Balabanov of Bulgaria in third.
So Milica Gardasevic, the event leader, 6.65. This is her third jump. That was really tight on the board. Did she get a white flag? If she did, it looks like a very good jump indeed. We're just waiting to see. Yes, she did. 6.82. Well, that's an outdoor personal best for Gardasevic. But there's confirmation of the standings with Gardasevic winning by 19 centimetres with 6.82 from Alina Rotoru-Kopman of Romania. Well, Lithuania closed the gap a little bit with 5 centimetres, 5 events to go. Lithuania now only 15 points behind Slovenia, battling for that third promotion spot.
And Lithuania leading the javelin as well. So I make it, when you take into account the 3 events that are ongoing, or one that's just finished and 2 are ongoing, that gap reduces from 14.5 to just half a point.
Claudia Bobacer starting to overstride ever so slightly as the Romanian tide. She's got the form, she's got the championship history. This should be Claudia Bobacer down the home straight, but Vera Hoffman, the new national record holder for Luxembourg, trying to go with the Romanian. Bobacer, Hoffman with 30 metres to go. Claudia Bobacer finds a little bit extra, as she so often does when she's got that Romanian vest on. 4.08, a 61 final lap for a sub 4:10 clocking, high quality running. I thought Claudia Bobacer was in all sorts of trouble down the back straight. Galvidaiti, inspired by her personal best yesterday, had a go at the win. In the end, it was the 2 1,500 metre specialists, Vera Hoffman, Claudia Bobacer, fighting it out for the win.
I'll tell you what, that was a really exciting race. I really enjoyed watching that because it just ebbed and flowed. There was so many nuances in there, and of course, well, we've been talking about it even before the gun went. Those are the 2 women that are battling out for their countries for that third promotion position at the moment. Bobacer just hangs on and takes maximum points for Romania. Luxembourg second, and a shout out to Galvidaiti, that personal best in third. Really gutsy run from the Lithuanian in what's going to be a fascinating finale as well.
That's what it stands to the standings overall. Not too much different. Hungary still sitting up top. Ukraine in second. Slovenia in third. That gap now down to 3.5 points between Slovenia and Lithuania. Just mixed 4x4 on the track to go.
And the women's high jump as well. Well, the women's high jump is still going on, but here's a spoiler. Irene Palsite has taken 2 more points out of that deficit as we look at Yaroslava Mahuchik finally getting over 197. Well, first failures in the competition came with her first 2 events at 197. She's got over. Well, it's... There's a coach. All sorts of traumas going on there.
And Matusivicius takes it right to the line as he comes through to block, and that is a fantastic throw. And don't forget, this is a man who hasn't been at his best this year. Only 71.42 metres. 84.22 for Edis Matusivicius of Lithuania. And can anyone match that? Matusivicius not taking any more throws, didn't need to. 84.22 for the Lithuanian, a real return to form there from Feltner and Mardare.
There's the team standings with just the mixed 4x400 metres to go, and Lithuania now edge into third place, 3.5 points ahead of Slovenia. Hungary and Ukraine home and dry and will be promoted to the first division in 2025.
Lithuania are holding on by the skin of their teeth. Ryzhikova receives the baton for Ukraine. Miklos in second. This could be a fast final leg. And you just wonder whether Slovenia are going to have enough. Modesta Justa Moravskaita, another who over the years has been brilliant at the European Athletics Team Championships, and she charges her way through. And now Horvat right in front of her, and that exactly is what the Slovenians do not want. I can see that in bright yellow, Lithuanians already started to jump up and down. Miklos, who won the individual 400. No surprise to see her leading Romania home, and battles in front, but this is going to be enough for Lithuania as Slovenia come through across the line from Romania, Ukraine, but all importantly from Modesta Justa Moravskaita of Lithuania. And look at that, all their faces, they're looking round. Have we done it? They have. And there is so little in it, Hannah.
I think there's half a point in that. I think there was a 3.5 point advantage for Lithuania, and the sprint going on there between Horvat and Moravskaita, they knew exactly what was at stake. The points difference between those two women, I think, is at 3 points, which leaves Lithuania half a point. Okay, I really hope I've got that right. They're starting to cheer down there, the Lithuanians. They're starting to jump up and down, punch the air, and that's the drama. We didn't have the drama right at the top. Hungary running away with the team title, and Ukraine safely in second place. Anita Horvat, the 800 metre, 400 metre runner from Slovenia, gave it everything, and it wasn't quite enough. And great to see Moravskaita celebrating as well. Injury-plagued winter and start to her summer. She has run a tremendous anchor there just to keep her team in the promotion spot.
Yesterday we said like it's impossible, like literally everybody said like it's impossible. If we come in fourth, it's gonna be okay. But today, while we were warming up, coaches were like counting. It's like we're just like 5 points away. We're like 2 points away, and the pressure was coming in, and we knew that we will have to leave our souls in the track in order to qualify to the first division, and half a point, and we did it.
We are actually proud on each other because we fought from the beginning to the end, and we earned every point we got. So I'm very proud of my team and the effort we gave in this competition, and it was really nice one, and the team spirit was amazing.
This is the final result, and you were right. Your maths degree was spot on, or PhD or masters or whatever it is, but certainly there is some great skill there. Yeah, half a point in it, and as we already knew, but just cementing it there on the full table, Hungary winning the second division. Ukraine, we knew they were going to be in the top three, realistically. You know, great performances to come, including from Mahuchik right at the end of this final session. But then Slovenians, I think, just thinking in exactly what the final standings are. Huge, huge result for Lithuania to climb above them this evening and then hold on to it until the very last.
The 2023 Division 2 European Athletics Team Champions are going to be Hungary. And a big roar goes out around this stadium